Okay, an introduction to creating a memorial using CorelDRAW and MemorialDESIGNER. Down the bottom I've got my memorial shapes, and I'm just going to select one of those shapes and bring it onto the screen. That's a 2'6", so I'm going to add a 2'6" base to that, and just a 3" one, and bring that onto the screen as well. And F4 will bring the memorial into full screen so we can see what's going on. On the left hand side we've got all the standard tools, standard CorelDRAW tools, so I'm just going to choose a text tool, and I've got some text in the clipboard which is just a standard inscription. If I just tweak that, that didn't quite fit. And I can now take that text and I can make it centered on the stone by selecting the text, selecting the stone, pressing C to bring it into the middle. I can now move that text up, so by pressing the shift button I'm moving either horizontally or vertical. I'm going to move that up towards the top of the stone, and we're about there. Bernard wants to be a wee bit bigger, so I'm just going to select Bernard and I'm going to change the font size. So up here we've got the font size, and I'm going to make that 1¼ inch. And in doing so, it's actually adjusted the spacing around Bernard Davies, so you can see potentially if I make that a little bit more, you'll be able to see a bit clearer. You can see that the spacing around Bernard Davies has increased compared to around the rest of the text. So in order to prevent that happening, let's change it back to 1.25. We have the ability within the MemorialDESIGNER package to set the spacing on the lettering. So I can adjust over here the spacing on these letters, make that 0.625, and then click apply. And it's now spaced out with these lines, so the distance between the bottom of one line and the top of the next line is 5/8 of an inch. In actual fact, looking at that, I want to bring the in loving memory of away from Bernard, so I'm going to use the nudge feature within Corel, and that's just using the up and the down arrows. The nudge is set up here, and it's set at the moment to 1/8 of an inch. So if I move the up and down arrows, it'll move 1/8 of an inch. If I press Control and the arrow, it'll move 1/16 of an inch. So I'll move that one, move that line 1/8 of an inch away, and I can probably close that gap up by 1/16. Other than that, I think that looks alright. Obviously, one of the features that we're keen to demonstrate is the ability to give the customer a realistic view of the memorial. So I'm going to pick up the memorial, and I'm going to change its granite fill. So I'm going to add a Bahama blue fill to this, and I'm going to take the lettering and go for a gold lettering. That's silver lettering. Gold lettering will eventually be just another button on here, but at the moment I have to go to the fill and apply a bitmap, and you can see that you get a gold letter. It looks fairly realistic. It's got a little bit of a tint to it, etc. Again, F4 just to zoom out and show the whole memorial. Final thing I'm going to do in this section is I'm just going to add some flowers onto the memorial to make it look a little bit prettier. So I've put the flowers in. Whee! I don't want to move that. I want to select the flowers and move those. Drop those down onto the base, and then I'm going to mirror it over and add another set of flowers onto the other side of the base as well. And there we go. We can now say File, and then Send to Mail. It asks us how large an image we want to send. I'm just going to set it up in pixels. Generally 1000 pixels is about right. I'll click OK, and it will start at my mail client and attach the image and the CDR file to the mail client. Here we go, click, there we go. So I've now got my image. That one's quite a big one actually. It's not usually that large. Maybe I'll do it in silver next time. I've got my untitled one there. I can just delete that, and now I can type into here whoever I want to send the email to.